Welcome back to the Davy Brown 990 restoration. For those of you new, my name is Barry, and behind me here is the Davy Brown 990. Hasn't gone anywhere, it's still here. So the drill here, once we get the drill finished, which will be hopefully Monday, Tuesday, we'll get the motor put back together and get it mounted. We'll not get it running because I need to buy an inverter, but we should get the motor mounted Monday, Tuesday. Get that out of the way. The plan then is to start this. Hopefully we're going to get a start on the bonnet. We need, as you can see, I've already cut the front cheek plates off. But this front cone, you let me know guys what you think. I mean, it's bashed in here, it's creased in here. These aren't real problem. These can get cut out and patched up. It's this I'm worried about. It's still good. It's not rotten. It's good, strong metal. It just wants all knocking back out into shape. I think somebody's either used it as a doorstop for a bull gate, or they tried to open. That looks like it's been hit with a gate there, doesn't it? That. So I say it looks like somebody's used it as a bull gate. We used to do that at the farm, with Emma's farm. We used to get the tractor and put it in the way of the cattle, stop them trying to run through gaps and stuff like that. They'd always find a bloody hole though, wouldn't they? Because you know what they're like, the little buggers. Got a few holes down the side, but that's not a problem because that's just flat steel, so we can just cut that out and weld the flat in there. The holes can get plugged up. This is a bit of a, this has got to get done. This edge, this curled edge, is still good and strong. So again, we might get away with just cutting a hole out of there and welding in a new piece into there. Same with that. In fact, we might just get away with patching them. Again, that could just get welded up and ground off. Is there anything on this side? There's a little bit here and a little bit here, but they're just, again, flat areas. Dead simple, aren't they? They're not so bad for to get at. It seems to have lost all definition here of the edge. See, the edge just disappears in and then gets rounded off here. Looks like somebody's already had a go at knocking this one out. Well, as you can see, there's not a lot left of that. It's still, I suppose it is quite, that's the worst bit there. It's very thin there. I suppose I can find the spot welds in there. I suppose it's not bad. After 10 minutes, we've knocked a lump of it out. A big crease here, but it's a lot. That's better than what it was, and I suppose really so after half an hour with a hammer and dolly, I think it's looking better, isn't it? We've got the biggest bulk of that knocked out, which we could refine quite easily. We're getting this edge put back roughly into shape. We've got to start to split here though, because everything's trying to widen up again, isn't it? A quick little update for what's happening with the Davy Brown, because I know a lot of you were wondering what is happening with the Davy Brown. As I say, this is the next little thing. Hopefully this next couple of weeks or next week we will get a start with that. If the worst comes to worst, we've got to cut that nose cone off, haven't we? Try and find a new one. Right guys, your opinions will be greatly appreciated on this one. I've just been on the internet for a couple of hours there trying to search for a new nose cone and the bottom chin piece. I've ordered the bottom chin piece off Agri-Line, 78 quid I think it was. They didn't appear to have the nose cone. They were selling what they say is the full front piece for the 990 bonnet, but it isn't. It looks like it's off the 880 or the 770 even, because it's a full one piece, whereas the 990 is made up of 4 different pieces, isn't it? Top, 2 sides and a bottom. So do you think this bonnet's salvageable, or do we keep looking for a replacement part? I'm going to give Agri-Line a ring on Monday morning anyway, just to see if they have got, because they quite possibly might just have a replacement nose cone for the top. The ones that's been advertised on the internet are about 168 quid. But then again, your assistance here could be very valuable. The ones advertised on the internet are 168 quid. But when you go to look at the detail on them, they all say that for the 880. Is it the same bonnet that's on the 880 that's on the 990? Because it's just the width. The length doesn't matter because I've still got my bit. But is the nose cone the same? I've been on the CIH website trying to find part numbers. They've got the full complete bonnet listed as one item and not in its separate units. So I think it's an aftermarket job, isn't it? That if we want bits, we're going to have to look at aftermarket bits. So your opinions be greatly appreciated. That is it repairable, or are we better off just replacing it? Because I can see that taking 3 or 4 tins of bodge to fill all that up, and it's still, I think it's going to look crap at the end of the day, isn't it? We'll see. Right guys, as I say, a brief update just to keep you up to date with what's going on with the 990. Once we get this lot out the way, which will be Monday, Tuesday, we'll be cracking on with that. Unless Deb finds a little job to do. Right guys, thanks very much. As always, your time is greatly appreciated when you come visiting us, even when we're busy doing bits and bobs. But remember, don't overthink it. It's only nuts and bolts. And we'll catch you in one next week, which will be building this back up. Well, that'll be the first one next week. We'll be building this back up, sticking it on the back of that drill, and then parts or whatever we're going to do with that bonnet. We'll have a go at doing something with it, eh? Thanks very much guys. Catch us later. Don't forget, if you like the videos, please like and subscribe. Helps the channel out tremendously. Thank you very much. Ta-ra now.